Hello, and welcome to the first video in like a month. Today we're going to be going over the version 2.4 stuff because I've had no other video ideas. Let's just do it. Keep this condensed and fast. Now we have 5 characters coming in the update because we've got 2 dual banners. The first banners will be Shenhe and good old Zhao over here. I don't know why they put him after Ganyu because he's before in the update. And then the second banner will be Ganyu and Zhongli. Shenhe is probably going to be a really good support for Ganyu, as her only thing that I picked up from the livestream is that she buffs teammates' cryo damage. So, yeah, and she's probably going to do it pretty significantly if she's only buffing cryo damage, and also she's hot as fuck, so, like, pull for her if you have Ganyu and want Ganyu to do even more damage, which I can't imagine why you'd want that, but yeah. Anyway, speak of the devil, here's Ganyu. Pretty much like decided by the community to be the best DPS in the game. So if you want the best DPS in the game, wish for Ganyu. That's kind of all I have to say. She's a bow character. Her playstyle seems a little janky if you're not into that, but ultimately you just pull for who you want, you know? Next up is who I'm definitely pulling for, Zhao. He's also one of the best DPSs in the game. Wish for him if you want to press the spacebar a lot. That's all I have to say. There's Zhongli, who he's a shield support character, and he is the best shield support character. This is his secondary run, and he's probably the best support in the game underneath Bennett. In fact, some people say he's better than Bennett. Anyway, the final character that we're getting is a 4-star, who I forgot to mention earlier, Yunjin. She'll be coming on the first 2 pair of banners alongside, you know, Zhao and Shenhe. She seems to be a Geo attack buffer. Not geo damage, but she scales off defense and gives a damage bonus to the team. So she might actually be really fucking good. But we'll see. Anyway, the new weapon, I cannot say anything about this apart from the fact that it looks really fucking cool. This is probably one of, if not the coolest looking polearm that Genshin has released. I can't tell you what stats it have because I don't know, but it's Shenhe's weapon. So, onto the outfits. Again, not much more I can say about these. They both look really good. Keqing's is on sale until somewhere in February, starting from when it comes out, and Ningguang's will be free during the Lantern Rite event, and then it will be in the store for I don't know how much. I know that when Keqing is off sale, she will be 1680 Genesis Crystal, so you can't even get her with Primos. So if you want Keqing's outfit, you get it before February. And if you want Ningguang's, you get it like during Lantern Rite. The Lantern Rite activities, I believe these are. This is probably going to be like kind of cool, but also like this is probably going to be incredibly easy. Like the making fireworks thing is cool, but it's going to be really easy. This is probably going to be a bit too tedious for what it is. And you'll see why in a second. Like, you just got regular combat, but this, you have to do the fucking transport commission. And I know that it's the destroyer, which is like a lot easier, but you're doing it in the wave rider, which seems to be a bit of a hassle. On to the next one. I think this one is actually going to be like really fun, but only because I have a bit of a bias towards puzzle games. So I'm definitely going to be enjoying this. Anyway, this, I'm not sure how difficult it's going to be, but it's going to be cool as fuck. We're getting a new fucking... I don't think this is Osaya. I'm pretty sure this is Watatsumi's god. Wait, didn't that die? I actually have no fucking idea. I have no idea what god this is. But it's there, and it's a cool looking boss fight. On to the next segment of the page. Encanomia. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, it looks fucking awesome. You got this big pillar that shines in the middle. You got this, like, all these ruins scattered out throughout the whole thing. And I've looked at the ruins, and they're not, like, the same type that you have, like, all the time on the surface. Like, they do look quite similar, but they've got, like, these little things. The little gold accents. That's what's gonna separate these ruins from the ones on the surface. Completely different trees, and it's just gonna be a really mysterious and cool area. Now, the enemies... We have the Rime Biter Baptismal Vishap, the Bolt Eater Baptismal Vishap, and the Abyss Lector Fathomless Flames. God damn. So these two little Vishap buddies are probably going to be... Anyway, these guys will probably be a lot more buff than their Geo counterparts, considering that they're in Inazuma. And they seem to come in pairs, and they, I think they might actually be their own, like, boss that you get, like, loot from, like a world boss, because they seem to have these coordinated attacks. But because they've displayed them separately, I'm really questioning that. Also, I think they showed a water Vishap that looked like these ones on this stream, and they haven't shown it here, so I don't know if that actually exists. Anyway, the Abyss Lecter, these guys will probably be they'll probably be, like, quite hard to find, I imagine. They won't be as common as, like, Mirror Maidens, they'll probably be, like, the rarest overworld enemy that you can find, which, if that's not the case, and they're, like, as common as, like, Fatui, that'll make me kind of sad, because I originally thought that these Abyss guys, like, each one of them, like, each type only had one, and I thought these guys are going to be, like, the Elite Four of the Abyss. It should be a good challenge, though, to have them in the overworld. Hopefully. And now we get on to the version events, starting with fucking Windtrace. It seems that Genshin actually somewhat does listen to their community, because they're bringing back Windtrace. One of the most requested things. If you don't know what Windtrace is, it's prop hunt but in Genshin. Yeah, this is probably going to be an absolute banger. Hopefully they bring it back again. This is not the last time we see it. This event, the 8 locals over mountains and seas. This is probably going to be really easy, and most likely really boring. Because all you're doing is you're just chasing this little guy to places, and then you're taking a picture of him. That seems to be the only thing you're doing in this whole event, which is just like, that's just like already existing content in Inazuma. So that's probably going to be not very fun. And the last thing we have here is a combat event where you use potions. You get trial characters in this, so that's going to be fun. You use those. Get a bit more of a challenge. Anyway, this seems like it's going to be a decent combat event. Yeah, this will probably be pretty good. So anyway, that is all we have for 2.4. Hope you enjoyed this condensed version of what we're getting, and see you next time.